some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeate. Missouri ready to kick off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Connecticut's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David, with the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And it just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got 2 guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Huskies in the hurry-up.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Give to the back. Makes a man miss. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. UConn will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. The Tigers offense will go to work for the first time today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Unleashes one. And incomplete on the deep ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. End off from the gun. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Darnold. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Under fire. Makes the grab. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. UConn quick to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They'll try to snap it quickly.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Watson. They make the tackle, but UConn has enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He'll keep it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Now the play fake. Quickly complete. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down.
That had to be a coverage bust because there is no way one of the best receivers in the country was that wide open.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He's got his man, makes the grab. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires to the wideout. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It is good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Arkansas took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. And for a program that's won double-digit conference titles between the SEC and the old Southwest Conference, this is big time. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Got a man. It's Durant. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Quickly complete. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff to the lone back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the ground game. Hey, midfield, he's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big run.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the 2nd level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Off the RPO, complete. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll try the run. Spins away from the defense. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. And the Tigers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got him. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They go to the ground. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Missouri comes up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers! Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed a play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The UConn offense goes back to work. Use the play fake, now to throw. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. UConn will have to punt it away. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Back open in the middle. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. Big run there. Gets it inside the 20, all the way down to the 14 before he goes out of bounds. Here's the handoff. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Spins away. Grab near the marker. It's Durant. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And this one is perfect. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. UConn going back to work on offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. And this one will be stopped for no gain. UConn quick to the line. Looking to fire. The sure hands, it's Roach. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Pucks it out of the air. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Watson. Just does not like to be tackled, discarding guys and getting to the 21. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers, it freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run, and then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
From the gun on 3rd down. On target. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. UConn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. Florida Atlantic delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the American. Trust me when I say the party is on in Boca. Always fun to see two of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Quick release on the RPO. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Durant. Flying out to the left. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tiger.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Firing to the right, complete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Well, had a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Rides the back and leaves it. They make the tackle, but they'll move the chains, and it's a first down for UConn. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Watson. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Finds the tight end. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Off the play fake. He's got an open man. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. On the ground, it's Darnold. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. UConn is now threatening in the red zone. Pulls it in. And it's complete at the 6. Defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation. He's looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, UConn. Fitted in the window for the score.
Great job of execution in the passing game. QB and his target on the exact same page. The extra point now is going to tie this thing up. And they've got some real momentum here heading in at halftime.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
UConn has it teed up to start this second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Oh, better look out. Past the first down marker and still running. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Missouri! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The UConn offense goes back to work. Looking to throw on first down. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. UConn quick to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Got the first down and still on his feet. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
He's got his man across the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. And the Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run play action. Bring in the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. It's a draw. They stop him before he can get to the first down marker, but he does cross the 50 and now to be fourth down. They'll go to the air. Makes a grab past the marker. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
Fourth down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the fourth down conversion.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. There he goes. Got enough space.
I mean, you can say that's a quarterback or you can call him a running back. I mean, goodness gracious, he's dropping back to throw the football, but when he sees a hole, his eyes get big and he just explodes through it. Everybody's trying to catch him, trying to get to him, just chewing up yards so easy.
Bounces it outside. It's Roach. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Will they be able to get that one more yard and stick it in here on third down? Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Notre Dame is running away with this one today, thanks to an offense that is more than waking up the echoes. They're up by 18 over Arizona. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He'll try the left side. Jukes his way for more. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Secures it at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. UConn going back to work on offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had a much better field position this time around. And that is incomplete. So now it's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got his man. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. UConn quick to the line. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Now this offense is back on the field. They'll run it from the gun. Nice move there. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Give to the running back. Turning it on. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Using the quick game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on second down. Somehow fits it into a host of defenders. It'll be third and long. Looking to throw. The screen, he can go. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a third down stop. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The UConn offense goes back to work. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. That's caught. It's Baldridge. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. UConn will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Nestles it in at the 35. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Power football with the run. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a deep man. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Watson. They stop him just a link or two short of the first. And, man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. UConn will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Makes the tackle, really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So 1st down will open up the final period. Red pass, it's complete. Breaks into the open. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Tiger!
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UConn going back to work on offense. Off the play fake on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Watson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. UConn quick to the line.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Wants to throw on third down. Quickly to the tight end. Bust through behind his pad. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Under fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Watson. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31. And the Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll try the middle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. They'll give it to him again. Fighting off the defender. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Snagged in the middle. It's Watson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Watson. He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. He slides that just inside the right upright. This is now a 7-point game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Tennessee has just had no answers today. Both sides of the ball look like all the smoggy smoke on Rocky Top has been in their eyes since kickoff. They're trailing by 28 to Georgia. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. With the catch, it's Durant. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback will keep it. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. They try to pop a run on the draw. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. So Missouri will have to punt it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. The UConn offense goes back to work. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It's a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. UConn quick to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Lets it fly. Found a seam. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. He wants to throw it. Here's the pressure. It's complete. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Fakes the grab. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. To the air on second down. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Rushes on him. And that ball's incomplete on fourth down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. As the offense gets ready to run out the clock, take the play clock all the way down to a fraction of a second. Do not give the defense a single millisecond. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Sets up the screen. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.